A lot of things have changed over the last several weeks. Social distancing and lockdowns have started defining how we live our life. Online meetings and virtual chit chats have become a way of our work life. People have started slowly moving away from a discussion about traffic jams to internet bandwidth and VPN connection issues. Laptops have started living up to their name, and the couches are becoming the new conference tables. So let's have a look at few tips that can make ourselves look good and sound better as a part of this online workspace. Video and audio are the two key variables in this virtual world. So let's see what are the key challenges that we face when it comes to the video and audio side of things. When it comes to video, it's a general tendency for people to keep their laptops on the lap, which is obvious, or on their beds or sofa or on their coffee table. What this leads to is basically three issues. One is a very bad camera angle, a very bad background, and an issue with the lighting. First of all, a disclaimer. Let me make it clear that we are living in 2020. As much as there is advancement in the technology when it comes to the mobile phone cameras, there's hardly been any progress on the webcams that we see in our laptops. The key issue here is that the very moment we keep the laptop way lower than our eye level, it forces us to push the monitor back so that our full face is visible on the webcam. This in turn distorts the face or gives a very awkward angle for the face to be captured by the camera in the laptop, which in turn makes us look like caricature than the human being. And the second issue that we face because of we pushing the laptop screen so back is that the camera is facing towards the ceiling, or rather the loft, rather than being perpendicular to the ground and facing the wall. This again introduces a sense of parallax and distorts the whole view of what the camera is seeing. The third issue is the lighting. Owing to the fact that most sofas and the beds are placed next to the window, people generally tend to sit with their backs facing the window. This in turn leads to more light falling on the camera, which in turn renders the image that it is seeing very dark. Having said that, even people have the habit of having their workspaces or the workstation in a remote corner of their room where there is hardly any light, and thereby making the camera capture a very grainy and hazy image instead of a clear bright image. Let me tell you a quick science fact, especially with related to camera and more so specifically related to the webcam, which does not have any manual control and it runs totally on auto. The more the light that falls on the webcam, the darker will be the image, and lesser the light, it's more brighter the image and more grainier, especially when there is no light. So this is a fact that we have to live with. Now, this is what we are trying to overcome now using these handy tips. Now, how do we fix this? All these issues can be resolved using the things which are available around us. First of all, to fix the camera angle and the background, all that you need is a small box. A box which is of the size of something like a tissue box like what you see on the screen, or an equivalent shipping box that you usually get from your e-commerce websites. All that you need to do is place your laptop on top of this box so that the camera is at the eye level of the person who is talking to it, and this in turn gives you a more pleasing and a very symmetrical perspective of the face rather than the obscured angle that you are getting when you have the screen tilted back. What this will also mean is that you're pushing that screen more towards you, which will make sure that more of the background, which is the wall behind you, is visible instead of the ceiling, and probably having few props like a painting or photos hung behind you will make the screen more appealing. Now when it comes to the lighting, it's even more simple. Instead of you sitting with the back facing the window, all that you need to do is sit with you facing the window so that there is more light falling on you, so that your face is well illuminated and the camera is able to capture it better. And if it is a situation wherein the meeting is happening in the evenings or late in the night, all that you need to do is sit in such an angle that there is a light source in front of you, or probably even having a table lamp or a night lamp in front of you illuminating your face will add a lot of value to the scene. Now let's have a look at the audio. Just like the webcams, the audio or the mic on the laptops are no better. One of the key issues is that these are omnidirectional mics and they tend to capture the ambient sound much more than what you can expect. And also being the fact that these mics are so far away from your mouth, it tends to capture more of the ambient rather than the voice that you're speaking. Now adding to this, if you start typing on the keyboard, especially when you're using the mic which is there on the laptop, that sound becomes more annoying and it almost feels like you're hammering on the head of the listener at the other end. The best way to fix this is by using some sort of a wired or a wireless headset. All that we are trying to do here is by bringing the mic closer to your mouth so that you increase the signal to noise ratio, thereby giving more emphasis to your voice rather than the ambient noise that is there. You can use any of the headphones which comes with your mobile phone, or probably pick up something which is available on any of the e-commerce websites. What this will also ensure you is that the person at the other end is not annoyed when you're typing on the keyboard when you're unmuted. Now let's look, or rather hear to it in a real-time situation. This is me talking directly to the mic which is there on the laptop without using any hands-free or any Bluetooth headphones. And this is how it sounds like when you type on the keyboard when you're using the mic which is there on the laptop. Now let's plug in the headphone and see the difference. What I'm now using is a headphone which comes with my phone, and I just plugged into my laptop, and what you're hearing now is from the mic which is there in the headphone and not in the laptop. And this is how it sounds like when I type on the keyboard. Did you hear the difference? Doesn't it sound a lot better than using the mic on your laptop? That's it. These are simple things which are available in your house which can make your audio visual experience, especially when you're using webcam during your virtual meetings, a lot better experience than what it already is. One key thing apart from all these technical things is to ensure that you carry a bit of smile to the meetings. Nobody wants to attend a meeting with a person with a grumpy face at the other end. You just don't know what difference you can make with a smile that you're bringing to a meeting. Hope you liked what you just learned, and it will definitely help you in the days going forward. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe.